For some reason, I got cut off there when I was stating the domain and range. So let me just finish with the domain and range here, and then I'll move on to example 4. So the domain we said was all real numbers. The range, as we can see, this graph opens up, so it's greater than or equal to. The range always deals with the y-coordinate of our vertex, which is -3. I'm going to jump right into number 4 now. Okay, y equals 1/2 times x minus 2 squared plus 1. This is the first time we're going to see an a value of 1/2, but that's okay. So a is 1/2, h, switch the sign of the h, so h is +2. Keep the sign of the k is +1. So our vertex is 2, 1. Plot our vertex. Draw on the axis of symmetry. Okay, so I'm going to write the a value down below here. So we've got 1 and 3. The a value is 1/2. Okay, so 1 times 1/2, I'll write it as a decimal, is 0.5. Sorry, the camera was off there. 1 times 1/2 is 0.5. 3 times 1/2 is 1.5. Those are positive, so we're going up. We're still going to go 1 to the right. Okay, always 1 to the right. It doesn't matter if these are decimals, if these are large numbers, it's always 1 to the right. So it says go up 1/2. So on this graph, just be careful. I'm going to go up 1/2 unit, and I'm going to go over 1. Okay, I only went up 1/2. Now I want to go up 1.5. So there's 1/2. That's 1.5 over 1. Okay, so those are my 2 points. So now to reflect those over, you're going to see when the a value is a fraction like 1/2, these points are going to be very close together. Now, on a homework problem, if a was 1/2, they would give you one of the graphs where the coordinate plane goes up by 1/2, so it would make it easier to find those points. So let me state the domain and range down below. The domain, as we said, for every problem, is going to be all real numbers. Our range, this opens up, so it's going to be greater than or equal to. The y-coordinate of the vertex is 1, so it's greater than or equal to 1.